with me.
Dave Miller field goal by Dave Miller. We're live.
He's the.
Oh, you're the
Quiet, please.
Quiet, please. Welcome to Man Cave Media Network and this week's edition of Two Men in a Six Pack. Tonight we are going to resume at some point in time. This may be a 4-hour show, but we're going to resume at some point in time the top sports dynasties of all time, the Mount Rushmore of sports, the best of the best.
That did not last long.
The first 3 weeks we talked about NFL, college football, and then college basketball. We took a break last week, but from that we got the New England Patriots were consensus, the NFL Dynasty, Alabama Crimson Tide rose to the top in the college football, and then there was a little kind of discussion about the college basketball. UCLA and John Wooden, Coach K and the Duke Blue Devils, and UNC and Dean Smith and Roy Williams. But also my dark horse that we talked about, I don't know if y'all remember, but Kentucky. Kentucky is the only team that has won national championships with 5 different coaches. So anyway, today we're going to stay on the hardwoods and we're going to talk NBA. And we're going to talk about Boston Celtics, LA Lakers, Chicago Bulls, and then maybe a couple of more folks potentially.
You know we're in his ear when he's trying to talk.
I know he's saying tonight.
Do I know? I'm saying what?
Tonight. Who's tonight?
Tonight we're going to
Tonight?
talk about
Tonight.
That's tonight.
Tonight.
Because it is sort of daylight savings time.
So that's right. That's right. So first, before we get to that, we're going to talk college football. But before we get to that, we're going to talk the brackets for soccer and football came out late today, and we have them, and we're going to share them with you on screen right here. So we're going to start. I was told that I left Lejeune out. It was totally unintentional for the football playoffs, but
the 2A bracket played Northampton.
Yeah, the 2A bracket. Thank you, Mr. Rayner. They play Northampton, and then moving to the 4A bracket, East Duplin is the 3rd overall seed. Southwest is the 22nd overall seed.
They got a long ride too.
Yeah, they got a long ride too. Southwest Edgecombe, that is a long ways.
Worse. At one time it was
East Duplin doesn't have very far to go, do they? With Buy's pretty close. Buy must be all over.
Buy's close.
Yeah, Buy's close.
I can go both ways actually.
Oh, okay. Actually, that's interesting comment. So if Southwest does win, let's see that they'll play the winner of they'll play Bunn, who is playing by.
That's a long way too.
Let's play one game.
And then East Duplin will play the winner of North Johnson and Little Washington. All right. So moving on to the next bracket is the 5A bracket. We've got Richlands draws conference rival Havelock in the opening round as a 21st seed.
That's awesome.
Yeah. That reminds, Croatan gets a bye. I think that's awesome for Croatan, man. They get a bye.
You know what? They played well.
Yeah. They're rewarded for having a good season.
Coming back.
Yeah. Let's see. Northside Jacksonville also gets a bye as the 3rd overall seed in the East.
Pretty good. You get 2 conference teams that both get byes in the first round.
Hey, and you know what's funny about that? And Havelock, Croatan, and Northside tied for first place. They all beat each other. But Havelock played a hard schedule.
Right.
And they're rewarded with a 12 seed.
Yep.
I thought this was going to be based on this year RPIs and all that stuff. That doesn't seem to be right. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
It's based on RPI.
So even though they got beat by the teams, the teams that beat them were pretty good, weren't they?
Correct.
So
but there's a higher percentage for your winning.
Oh, okay. Yes. Okay. I'm not going to argue.
40, 20.
Who's the executive director of the High School Athletic Association?
Tucker.
Who?
Q Tucker.
I'm not going to argue with Q. She's always
James Bond character.
She's always right. And then Dixon comes in as an 18 seed. They host a game or no,
going to Rockingham County.
Yeah.
You can't get there from here.
You can't get there from here. Yeah, they go to Rockingham County, and the reward is if they do win that game, they play Northeast Guilford, the number 2 seed.
So that's the school they're playing is Rockingham County. That's the name of it?
Yep. Rockingham County. We move to the 6A bracket, and the number 1 overall seed in the East, the Jacksonville Cardinals, get a bye. In the power ratings, I think we were looking, they were number 4. That's all the conferences together. All the classifications together. Jacksonville is the number 1 all seed in the East, and then of course was the 4th overall most powerful team in the state of North Carolina.
Of course, will be home for the entire playoffs as long as they win.
That's exactly right. Except for the state championship. White Oak, the Oak plowing their way through there. The 18th seed, they got to go to Eastern Guilford, so they most likely, Coach Bird, I hate to tell you this, but y'all be starting basketball season probably not long after that. I hope not. I hope not. I hope they win. I hope they win. You never know about the Oak. I'm just going to tell you guys.
Say it.
Jacksonville's got a great team. Great team. If Josh Smith was y'all's quarterback, y'all would be really, really, really good.
I had a conversation.
Nothing against Washington.
I had a conversation about that.
Yeah, he is the most. I haven't seen live. I've seen highlights, but he is.
We saw it live Thursday night.
I mean, I saw it live Thursday night, dude. He's that kid's legit. That kid is legit. Anyway, moving on. And that is it. We've got the 7A bracket. No one in the 7A.
No one in 8.
And no one in the 8A. So we're going to, and then let's morph to the soccer playoffs. And we will be going in depth. Before we go into the soccer playoffs,
quick question. Did every team in Ozark County make the football playoffs?
Except Swansboro.
They didn't?
Swansboro did not make the playoffs.
But didn't we figure up with their RPI, they probably would have had a high enough RPI had they went in the conference?
I didn't figure anything up, but
with playing those teams, I think they would have.
Well, good for them. I'm glad they did.
Okay. So, in case you guys didn't know, just a special announcement. Monday, tomorrow, 12 o'clock, we're going to do a special episode of Down East Prep Report with Chris Miller, and it's going to be the soccer edition, FC soccer edition. Awesome. So before we get into the soccer playoffs, we're going to show you this soccer promo.
Look on the screen, Rainer.
He's a little challenged.
You like the logo.
It's good. Soccer stuff.
And it is sponsored by John Drew Warlick, Attorneys at Law, and Southern Touch Paint and Roger Carroll. Of course, Coach Joe Mahalchik and Coach Derek Yates from Northside will be on the show tomorrow. Tomorrow, November 3rd, noon. Check it on the Man Cave Media Network.
Well, I have to see that too. Now batting Pedro Guerrero.
So, just a little promo of that. And we're excited, Joey. I hope you're excited about that.
Oh, very excited.
And you got some fun. And we got some good news coming up here. So in the 2A bracket, Lejeune is the 3rd overall seed and gets a bye in the first round. They went undefeated, I think, didn't they? Or maybe lost one game or something like that, tied one game. I don't know. But they had a pretty good season. I mean, obviously. I know that maybe not the most stout conference, but you play who you play, and that's how it is, right?
Amen.
Sure.
Let's see. In the 3A, I don't think there's anyone in the 3A. In the 4A, we have Southwest Onslow double dipping in basketball and football. Southwest is I'm sorry, basketball and soccer and football. I'm sorry. They're the 20th seed, and they are traveling to Graham. That's a long drive to get beat.
There's no easy way to get there.
Yeah.
Maybe Graham does have a really good Christmas parade if you ever that. It goes on forever.
East Duplin is the 7th seed, and they get a bye in the first round. I didn't realize when I was looking at this stuff, Miller sent me the results. Clinton is really good.
Clinton's legit.
Clinton is very legit.
They have one.
In soccer.
They are one of the best players in the state.
Yeah, they are very legit. The 5A here we have Northside Jacksonville. the number 9 seed, and they will be hosting South Granville. And we'll talk to Derek a little bit about that tomorrow.
I like their draw.
Richlands is the number 3 overall seed. They won the coastal playing the 5A 6A
Conference.
conference.
Coastal Conference. Isn't it?
Coastal Conference. Croatan gets in as the 19th seed, despite half their really good players playing football. The 6th seed is Dixon. Dixon gets a bye as well. And then moving on, here we go. How about this right here? 6A, we got 3 teams in the 6A. Swansboro, who was in the other conference, they were like 6-14. They had a pretty losing record. I mean, a pretty good losing record.
A little down this year.
The 19th seed, White Oak, comes in at the 15th seed, and they go to Southeast Guilford.
They host.
They host Southeast Guilford, and there we are, the number 2 overall seed in the East.
Cards.
The Cards, Jacksonville Cardinals. So congratulations on that, Joey. We'll be talking more in depth about that tomorrow. But the 1 seed in Middle Creek,
Out of Raleigh.
yeah, out of Raleigh. I was noticing too in the power ratings in y'all's deal. There's a lot of really good teams out west.
Oh, the 6A West.
There's just a
We'll
few.
talk tomorrow. That's If you come out of the 6A West, you've earned it.
They're legit,
Real
man.
good.
Yeah, we'll talk tomorrow about it. So anyway,
Hey, Goody, can we answer Irv's question he had a little while ago
what's that?
about Clinton?
Yeah,
Being so good?
absolutely.
Well, it's pretty easy. They have a unified club system where all those kids in the Clinton area play for that association. So most of those kids that play at Clinton High School have played together since they've been little. And there's a huge benefit to that.
Okay.
And their
That
coach
makes
is
a
really
difference,
good,
right?
too. Their coaches.
I mean, that was just a question.
Just
I'm
an
not a-
answer.
No,
I'm
I
not a
wanted to
soccer
address
guy.
it because it explains why
I appreciate
Anza
that.
County has been on a slight decline over the years.
Does that come back to all that jazza?
Yeah,
and
yeah,
Nazza?
it
Can't
comes
get our
back.
crap
Yeah,
together.
it comes back there. Teddy got his shirt, his Man Cave Media Network shirt, and he said he loves it. So all you boys here have them. And Brian Kelly is saying, "Hey, got good news. The Cowboys won't lose today, but Washington might." Irv, would you like to talk to Brian?
Brian Kelly, thank you for that.
I know you miss his son Preston. He was
awesome.
He was awesome last week. If you guys didn't watch the show,
watched
He was
it.
cool. That was a great time.
So anyway, okay.
Put out fires and shit.
So before we get to the NBA stuff, man, so we go off the air last week, and we talked about it in depth. Was Brian Kelly done? Literally 2 hours later, 3 hours later,
When we were leaving, they were having the
the
players
press
meeting.
Yeah, they were having the players meeting.
He's not the fire marshal anymore?
Brian Kelly is no longer, and he quit. He stepped down as fire marshal and being the LSU coach. He was, he was double dipping. But not only did he get fired, but also AD Scott Woodward. I thought he was fired, but he actually resigned under pressure from
the governor.
of the state of Louisiana.
Wow.
Now that is pretty massive. So,
We like our football.
so when I wrote this up, Kelly was the 12th FBS coach to be fired. I did this about 10 or 11 o'clock today. Since that time, I know Loxley from Maryland got let go, and so did Hugh Freeze. So now 14 FBS coaches have been fired this year, and let's see, 14 total fired this year, and the 10th to be, and Kelly was the 10th to be let go. That's the most in any season firing before November in the FBS era since 1978. That was when Kelly was fired. So 14 definitely sets the tone.
Goody, you're a Carolina guy. How many of those 14 would you take over Belichick?
One,
Just one?
One?
James Franklin. He's the only
only
one.
one
I
out
mean,
of all
shit,
those
man.
guys.
I mean, you freeze. What's you freeze? I mean, who else has been fired? Who else? I mean, tell me.
I would take Franklin, though, because I think he's a program builder.
I will definitely change my mind if y'all tell me. I mean, I wouldn't take you freeze. I mean,
Look at the list again.
yeah. So anyway,
Shane Beamer might be next.
Fire guy might be.
yeah, he could
Take
very
Beamer
well.
over Belichick.
Brian Kelly says, what I can't read what he's saying.
I didn't get fired as fire marshal.
Jeez.
Can a brother hold it?
Can't hold a job. But real quick, I do want to talk about Kelly's buyout. because Woodward's getting blamed for this a little bit, and it needs to be clarified. So Kelly's original buyout contract, or his original contract, was in 2021, 10 years for $95 million. I mean, any kind of math you want to do it, that's $9.5 million a year, right? The buyout is estimated to be $53 million. And they're continuing to pay him in monthly installments of $800,000 each month, until terms can be reached. And it was suggested today that potentially that the state of Louisiana may take it to court. Now, I don't know what. I wish our attorney in-house was here today. I don't really know what the state of Louisiana could take them to court about. He signed a contract that they created. They fired him, and he had a buyout that was basically guaranteed, so they owe him the money. I don't know. Woodward was at LSU for 6 years, and this is kind of BS, man. I'm just going to be honest with you. Since his hiring, LSU has won the national championship in football. They've won 2 national championships in baseball. They've won 1 in women's basketball, and they've won 1 in gymnastics. Now, I will tell you this. I would take Scott Woodward at Carolina to be replace Bubba Cunningham tomorrow.
In a heartbeat, huh?
If he could bring that, absolutely take it.
Our gymnastics program isn't real good at Carolina.
Oh, it's not.
No, it's decent, but it's not.
Yeah, they have one. They actually had it when my brother was in school there. He married a gymnast at Carolina. They had it, then they did away with it. They did away with the program, and they brought it back in the last little while, like several years.
Ricky married a gymnast?
Yeah, he did.
Let's talk about how she can stretch.
Woodward is owed more than $5 million through 2029. But now this is the deal you got to understand. So the big rub is that now he is directly or indirectly responsible for the 2 largest buyouts in college sports history. Kelly's at $53 million and Jimbo Fisher's at Texas A&M. So he was the AD at Texas A&M in 2017 when the Aggies signed Fisher to a 10-year deal worth $75 million, and it was all fully guaranteed, okay? So in 2021, that's 4 years into the contract, Texas A&M extended Fisher's contract for 10 years. So it carried out to 2031, and they extended it for $95 million guaranteed. And the reason they did this was because they thought that he might be leaving to go to LSU, because that was when Coach O got fired. Well, guess who was the AD at LSU in 2021? Scott Woodward. He had left and became AD there in 2019. So he wasn't technically responsible for this contract extension they were giving, but they extended the contract because they thought he would potentially go after him. So anyway, Fisher was eventually fired in 2023 by Texas A&M, and they owed him more than $77 million. So the bottom line, like we talked about last week, if you're a college coach and unless you're an absolute idiot, you need to get Jimmy Sexton as your sports agent.
True story.
Because that dude can get you a damn contract.
Get you paid.
You see where Congress is trying to step in on the state universities?
Are they really?
In those contracts to where the buyouts can't be, it's a percentage of how much you make, but it can't. They're trying to alleviate all this stuff of the 50, 60, $70 million buyouts.
Well, so and you know, a lot of the buyouts don't come from the universities anyway. Like Texas A&M, that was 100%. Someone, I mean, like what I heard about the LSU one was like $30 or $40 million of it. A big portion of it was going to be paid by like a donor. Right. I mean, yeah. So I mean, I still get it. But anyway, so quick hits. Just raise your hand and we'll give you a question. So who do you guys believe is the leading candidate for the LSU head coaching job in 2026?
I have no idea.
You don't have any clue?
No.
Haven't really paid attention.
Because, I mean, with all the openings, so now all the candidates are going to start jockeying.
Yeah.
So it's going to kind of be
the most powerful man in football, Jimmy Sexton.
What do you I mean, you have an answer.
No, I don't have an answer. I know that everything, I mean, I listen to a lot of sports on TV, and on the radio, and I mean everybody's saying that LSU needs to swing the fence and try to offer Nick Saban back. That his wife loved Baton Rouge when they were there. She loved it. But the problem is a couple things. One is, I've thought a lot about this man. I've thought a lot about Nick Saban going back. One, he's in a no-win situation because he's going to go back and they're going to expect him to win a national championship in 2 or 3 years. If he doesn't, he's a failure. Second, if the state of Louisiana and the governor is kind of harnessing this guaranteed buyout stuff, they're not going to be able to offer him. I mean, there should be no higher. If he wanted to go back to college football, there's no doubt he should be the highest paid college football coach times 2. Ever. I mean, times 2. And the way that Louisiana is kind of going to throttle down on this thing, I just don't think that that's going to be possible. So, I don't know who's going to be the head coach. I don't know. So
is Lane Kiffin coming back to Ole Miss, you think, or you think he's in line to go somewhere else?
I think that
he's the hot commodity right now.
He's the hot commodity. I think Lane Kiffin can go where he wants to go. If he wants to go to Florida, he can go there. If they want him to go to LSU, he can go there. I think he can go wherever he wants to go. That's up to Lane Kiffin.
You know what? I think the way Lane Kiffin is and his persona that we see, I think he'll want to stay at Ole Miss just to prove a point.
I 100% agree with you. And Lane Kiffin
is kind of cool. They got a lot of cash.
Yeah. Well, and the Lane Kiffin of today is not the Lane Kiffin of 3 or 4 years ago.
Correct.
He got divorced, and everybody thought he was going to be running wild in the Grove, and he's kind of straightened up. He's straightened up, and he's quit drinking, and just a lot of stuff. Or that's what I heard, that he had quit drinking. But anyway, so we got Teddy saying, "Oh yeah, I heard this." Teddy's saying here that Adidas
Hitler
has a hand in Franklin's buyout.
Yes.
And the rumor is that Franklin's is going to go to Virginia Tech. That's a very strong rumor.
I read that earlier this week too.
And then Teddy also says, what does he say? Can someone read that?
I can't see it because I've got no screen to look at.
They take over.
And the only screen I can look at, I see
really good.
the other guys on the couch.
At Penn State next year.
Okay.
So you don't think they'll send him to like a German soccer team like Ted Lasso?
I don't think so.
So let's move on and we'll talk. Let's hit the field. So I think the best way to describe the last few weeks of college football is survive and advance. I'm going to name some winners and some losers. Winners, Texas flexed, and it's poised to make a run again. Texas is poised to make a run again. If you don't know or remember from last year, Texas ran off 6 straight wins at the end of the season to make it to the SEC championship game. They lost to Georgia. Will it happen again? I don't think it's going to happen, but because they got a pretty tough schedule. They got a week off. Next week they hadn't beat Georgia the last 2 times. Georgia beat them in the SEC championship game and then beat them in the playoff game. They go to Georgia the 15th of November. Then they host Arkansas, and then they finish up with Texas A&M. I mean, they could 2-1 maybe. I just don't see them going.
Can you believe how fast this season's going?
It's gone by. Yeah.
I mean, are you crazy? It's just absolutely asinine.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Agree.
Well, when you get old.
Yeah. The loser in that is Vandy.
Yep.
Vandy had a great run, but they had the loss. 2 losses in the SEC. There's no margin for error, and I think they're done. They're going to have a good season. They'll go to a great bowl. Winner, Oklahoma. Despite giving up 456 total yards, the guy, Chris, how did you title it? The guy with the not the knickers, but the guy with the.
It was what Herb Street said, the Daisy Dukes.
Yeah, the Daisy Dukes. The guy with the Daisy
Herb
Dukes.
Street that said that? Said he's the Daisy Dukes?
Yeah, he kicked the field goal. Oklahoma had 3 takeaways, and they leave Knoxville with a 33-27 win. The loser in that is, of course, Tennessee. They were hanging on for a playoff berth. They're now 6-3 and 3-3 in conference. Not happening. Nope. All right, Dave, I'm going to hurt your feelings on this one.
Oh, I know.
SMU winner. Not since 1974 had the Mustangs earned a top 10 victory at home, but they did Saturday, defeating Miami 26-20 in overtime. They are now 4-1, and they need some help, but they're still in the threat for a championship game. And the thing that sucked about that, man, was Miami dominated that damn game. They dominated the game, but number 11 Miami proved, or number 10 Miami proved, same old, man.
That's what I said earlier this year when we were talking about it.
Yeah, I mean they just approve. I don't know. ACC standings are wide open now, man. Virginia's
Carolina got a chance?
nope. Virginia's 5-0. Tech, and we'll get to them in a minute. Tech got upset by State, which we talked about.
Elaborate about that a little bit.
We will.
Okay.
So Tech is 5-1. Pitt's 5-1. Louisville's 5-1. SMU's 4-1, and Duke is 4-1. So a lot of teams are
Pretty impressive. Duke beating Clemson.
Yeah. Oh, we're gonna
Yeah, and we'll get to it.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that because, that should be. So, other winners, NC State. NC State played a spoiler and ended number 8 Georgia Tech's undefeated season. A winner. Here's another winner, Ohio State quarterback Julian Salen. He is the leading now Heisman Trophy front runner. He 20 for 23, 316 yards, 4 TDs. Against Penn State in a 38-14 win for the season, 2,186 yards and 23 TDs.
I think he's the front runner, but do you think Arch now has a chance the way he's starting to play?
I don't think he has a chance, but I think that I was reading something. I was reading something this week. Everyone said that Arch Manning was having a really down year going into this Saturday's games. He actually had better statistics than the kid from Vanderbilt. He had thrown for more yardage, touchdowns were the same. He hadn't rushed for as many yards, but he's having a down year because everybody built him up at the beginning of the year, and the expectations were so. Yeah, but it's kind of too. In my opinion, it's too late for him to get in the Heisman. But we're gonna actually talk a little bit about the Heisman coming up. We got some rapid fire issues coming up here where we're gonna talk about the leading potential Heisman candidates, and we can vote and we can talk a little bit about that. NC State, spoiler, Georgia Tech, Julian Sands, Notre Dame. Notre Dame is a winner, and all this stuff going on.
That's all you got to say about the State game?
Man,
I mean, are you kidding me?
Mic and put in front of his face
like
and
that
he was ready to talk.
You were just.
What do you?
It was just a great game.
I defer to you. Talk.
Did you watch the game?
Yeah, I watched it till halftime, man. I went to
It was a
bed.
great game. I understand that.
Yeah,
But it was a huge upset.
I bet on State, so I was.
What was the spread of that game?
The spread was 7. Was 7.5? I think.
I don't
State
know.
was plus 7.5.
Well, we can look at it right
No,
up
you
there.
don't have to do that. I just
on the screen.
I just want you to talk
yeah.
about State. That's all I want you to do is talk about NC State.
So
Great game.
what I said about it was,
Okay.
no. This is what I said about it. I've got some questions about it. So when we get going, we got some questions.
Let her answer all of them.
Yeah.
I will, but I just,
Since he's so knowledgeable.
I don't want
So
to.
other
I'm not
losers,
knowledgeable.
Georgia Tech, of course. They still are decent to make the college football. Houston was quietly competing for the Big 12 title. They lost at home to West Virginia. Boise State was still hanging around in the Group 5. They got throttled by Fresno State 37. Now they got 3 losses.
Was it on the blue turf or the red turf?
It was on the blue turf, actually. And then, of course, I've got this. Again, look at this. I put Hugh Freeze. This was before he got fired. He was already on the hot seat. The third-year coach they lost to Kentucky at home 10-3. That was a barn burner. And his buyout is a measly $15.4 million.
He took that home today.
Yeah. Indiana, Georgia, Ole Miss, Texas Tech, UVA, Louisville, Michigan, and Southern Cal all won. All right. Leaves 4 undefeated teams this week. Who can name them?
Army.
Texas A&M, Ohio State.
Okay.
Army.
No. Army, it was Navy that was
Navy.
undefeated.
That's why
But Navy
lost.
got beat by North Texas, who is, again, my favorite team that threw up at like 60-some-odd points. So you got Ohio State, and who'd you say? Indiana. Okay.
Texas A&M.
Texas A&M.
Texas A&M.
And
The Mormons, man. Everybody forgets the Mormons.
They have a big game this weekend.
They got a big game coming up. Exactly right. They got Texas Tech. They go to Texas Tech. So that's going to be
they
a
beat the Utes.
That's going to be a big game.
they play.
So, rapid fire. Joey, we'll start right here. Biggest winner of the weekend, Texas, SMU, Ohio State, or Dave Dorn / NC State?
I think it'd have to be Dave Dorn.
I-
That solidified him. He gets another year.
So you think with the win that gives Dave Dorn another year
Absolutely.
after he beats Carolina by about
Hey,
30?
He gets another year.
Okay.
100%.
And I agree with that.
That's
They're going
what's-
to make a bowl.
I bet
That's
he
what's kept
retires.
him going every year.
You bet he retires. Okay. Irv, biggest loser of the weekend, Vanderbilt, Tennessee, Georgia Tech,
I think Georgia
Miami, or you freeze.
I think Georgia Tech. Y'all can say that all you want. I think Georgia Tech.
I think
They walked
Georgia
in
Tech.
there
I think
expecting to
yeah.
just beat their butts.
See, the thing about Tech, and I would agree with you there that Tech was a potential big loser, but they still are in the hunt for a playoff. The U, as those guys are saying, Miami's done. They're done. They folded.
I say you because they had more to play for, right? Georgia Tech is sort of on house money, right? So,
Right.
like,
Yeah.
great season. You lost the game. Oh, well.
They're going to go to a good bowl, and it's going
Right.
to be a
Yeah,
good year.
absolutely. With Miami, their aspirations were to play for a national championship.
Yep.
So,
I
when you
thought
lose
it
that
was
game, that's sort
Tennessee.
of
At home, big stage, and man, them orange and black uniforms looked incredible. I got
black
to say.
and
Yeah,
black
black
and
and
orange.
The
orange.
unis. The
Had the
unis.
blackout, and they just crap the bed.
Sometimes that happens.
All right. Who's next? Who is your dark horse college football team right now, playoff team right now? Ole Miss, Louisville or Virginia, Notre Dame or Oklahoma, or someone else?
I think Ole Miss.
You think they're? I think Ole
I
Miss.
think they could get in and do some damage come playoff time. All you got to do nowadays is make the playoffs and getting the. I know this is quick.
The playoffs.
But getting the buyout, getting the buy, not in soccer and stuff, but like high school level. But last year, remember, all 4 buys lost.
Yeah, that's a good
They played
point.
their next game,
That's a good point.
so they could get in, win first round, and take somebody out.
Good point. Dave, which coaching seat is the hottest heading into week 11? The first one was Hugh Freeze. His ass is on fire.
That's not hot anymore.
So now it's Luke Fickell, Mike Norvell, or Dave Doran.
I think it's Fickle.
I agree. I think Mike Norvell is. I mean, I don't disagree with you.
Right.
I think that there's.
But Fickle's been on a hot seat from
Yeah.
day one, and he really hasn't done anything to help himself.
No, agree. Joey, and this is for everyone. If you want this, how about this? Heisman favorite after Julian Sands breakout: Ty Simpson, Fernanda Mendoza, who is the quarterback from Indiana, Haynes King, Georgia Tech. Even though they lost, he's putting up. It wasn't on him. It was on the defense. Right. The dark horse that kind of came in that surfaced after beating Clemson in Death Valley, Duron Minshaw, or how about this name? The only non-quarterback, Jeremiah Love, Notre Dame. Who you got? Who you got, Joey?
Honestly, I don't know.
I like the
It's
Indiana
wide,
guy.
it's wide open.
It's wide. This is probably the.
This is like I think what you're trying to say is this is the only year where we don't have
One person or
the
one
guy,
or two.
There's always been one or two that
Right.
This year they're all right there about the same.
Honestly,
I think it's going to come over the next 3-4 weeks.
Honestly, you normally had 2 or 3 guys, because those were the 3 when they go to New York, the 3 guys sitting there, you're like, yeah, those 3 guys should be there, right? This today, right now, I mean, you just don't know. And the one thing that sucks about it is that the final voting is done before the season's over.
Right.
So, that I think it's done.
Is it done after the regular season?
I
Before
think
the
the
playoffs?
Indiana
It's
guy.
done. It's done before the conference
It's
championships.
usually the weekend of the
Army
Army
Navy.
Navy
The
game.
last
Army
weekend
Navy.
in November, right, or the first weekend
No,
in
it's
December.
second weekend in
Indiana
December.
guy is looking good.
Do you want to have everybody
Indiana
make their
guy,
prediction
yeah.
and
Fernando.
write it down and see if we get it right?
Yeah, we can do that.
Do you think this is where college football is going though, because of everyone moving around?
Yeah, I
You
think.
don't-
I mean, more paired. I mean, you just going into this game, going into this year, no one knew. I mean, this crowd might, but does anybody know where Fernando Mendoza played last year?
Yeah, and the East Texas League,
Yeah, he's Tesla. He
California
would.
Penal League.
Well, you got a portion of it right. He was the starting quarterback last year for the University of California.
I was just doing the major league.
But I mean, so you know,
I don't mean to whip a dead horse here, and I know Arch you think is out of it, but he plays Georgia,
he's out of it, dude.
Arkansas, and Texas A&M. He has big games in those three.
He's out of it, dude.
Right back in it.
No.
If he has big
You
games,
heard it here first.
If he
All right.
has big games in those three,
I also heard it here that the Blue Bloods were the Blue Bloods
Because they wore blue uniforms.
because they wore blue because they wore blue.
Oh, by the way, we looked up Connecticut. They're like 20th all-time wins, but they have had a good run lately.
Yeah, but they're in the last 10 years or 15 years, they lead the NCAA in wins. All right, Irv, here we go. How many of the 4 remaining unbeatens finished perfect? 0, 1, 2, or 3, or 4? Who finishes? So
I don't know.
Are we talking regular season?
No.
I
All
just
the way
don't
through.
know.
Well, going through
schedules.
going through the college football playoffs, and I'll tell you this: the most that it can be is 3, because Ohio State and Indiana have the chance to play each other in the conference championship. So
after conference
so through the conference championship.
Okay, that's what I was asking.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
Only one's going to finish undefeated if it's going to happen.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's why I was asking.
And who's so you
So we're going through the
conference championship. Yeah. So how many?
probably
Ohio
Ohio
State,
State.
BYU. Because BYU doesn't obviously play. The,
BYU's got a tough game this weekend. They play Texas. Now, if BYU can win this weekend,
Tech.
they play Texas Tech this weekend. If they can beat Texas Tech, then they got a good
I
shot.
think they'll be undefeated.
Texas A&M has still got Alabama. They got
Does BYU have a conference championship game?
yeah, Big 12. They play. Anyway,
Like Missouri.
In the Pac,
I think one. I think one.
Played for the conference championship.
The Pac-2?
Yeah.
yeah.
Oregon
They
State.
they actually played yesterday. Oregon State and Washington State played Saturday. Oregon State won, and they had a big parade. So,
Beavers.
all right, here we go.
Pasadena?
If you had to bet today,
Beavers.
who coaches LSU Week 1, 2026? Lane Kiffin, John Summerall, Matt Nick Saban, or someone else
Summerall's the guy from Tulane.
from Tulane who was having a great year? They got upset this past weekend by somebody Friday night because I lost one.
watching that game.
Oh, University of Texas San Antonio beat them.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So who y'all think? Any clue?
I'd say it had to be Summerall.
That's
If I have to.
that's what I'm leaning towards too.
All right.
Because at one, I don't think they're going to have to pay them the numbers
I put $1 on it.
Yep.
that some of those other names, they're going to have to come up with a hefty contract.
Oh, absolutely.
Where I think they can get him, and he's on the rise, so I think they get him at a cheaper rate. Plus, he knows recruiting in the area.
Good point. If you had to bet today, who would be coaching Florida Week 1 of 2026? Eli Drinkwater, Lane Kiffin, Jeff Brom from Louisville because his name has surfaced, Clark Lee from Vanderbilt because his name has surfaced, or someone else?
I think Kiffin would go there. In a minute.
You think Kiffin?
I think Kiffin would go there in a minute.
Kiffin in Florida. Wow.
I don't think he leaves.
I just don't know, man.
think
I mean,
that's-
no, I mean that's legit, dude. I mean that's legit. I mean that's legit.
I think
He's
he
in the
would.
talks for that job.
I think
But-
Drinkwater.
The Drinkwater.
Nope.
You like?
Well, everything you drink.
Brown
has
water.
in it.
You know, if he doesn't go to Florida, you know who would be a real Jeff Brom is a really good coach. He's a really good coach. He would do really well at Penn State.
I know
Yes.
what I am.
All right, here we go. Finish this sentence. The 2025 college football season will be remembered for A, massive buyouts and coaching chaos, the rise of Indiana, BYU, and Vandy, quarterback play at an all-time high, and the year everyone realized parity is real.
I think the coaching.
Absolutely.
God, it's got to
It's
be.
been almost every week. Since
It had the last 3 weeks.
We're at what?
How-
What'd you say,
how-
12?
have you ever seen Indiana play like they're playing now, football wise?
Besides last year,
until
but
Ohio
besides
State.
last year, no. I mean, no.
I mean,
That coaching stuff
They're
is
playing
all
good, man.
a direct result of the nature of the beast now with NIL,
might not be a basketball
transfer
school all the
portal.
time now.
Everything's got to be instant because you got to have everything. Hell, the transfer portal, does it still open before the season's over?
So now it's interesting. So now the transfer portal opens up before the playoff
Right.
is going to be over.
So
Well,
before the
but
season's
see, last year this is the first time it's done. It used to open twice, and this is the first year that it actually opens up before the playoff is over. So what they're saying is that anybody that does potentially go, say if Lane Kiffin has a deep run in the playoffs and he does decide to leave Florida, he's behind the curve because the portal has already opened up. So
Why don't they just make it after the season's over?
I don't know why
Makes
they
too
don't.
much sense,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. So anyway, all right, let's move. So we're going to go to last week. This is last week, and let me see here. Let me get over here.
Second one.
Do what now?
Open that second one. Nope.
I'm trying to get over there. Let's see here.
I can't even see it with my glasses.
Okay, here we go. Sorry about that, guys. So last week we have Miller goes 5. So we had Jacksonville covered, Croatan covered, East Duplin covered, Clinton covered, Richlands covered, Havelock covered, and Southside covered. So Miller 5-2, Rayner 4-3, Irv 5-2. I went 5-2. Preston went 6-1. How about that?
Go Preston.
Joey went 5-2, and Warlick went 6-1. In football, Carolina covered, Ohio State covered, SMU covered, Texas covered. Texas covered. Look at that. Irv's the only one that picked Texas. I went against Texas, even though I bet on Texas on Saturday. I bet for them. Florida covered despite the loss. Ole Miss covered. State upset Georgia Tech and covered, and Oklahoma covered. So Miller went 3-5. Rayner went 5-3. Irv 6-2.
Talk to me, baby.
I went 4-4.
Talk to me.
Preston knows a little bit more about high school than he does college. He went 3-5. Joey, you had a tough week, Bubba.
Laid a big old egg.
2-6, but Gray or Warlick was right there to join you at 2-6.
Same game.
And
I mean, he knows all about college football.
who?
Warlack.
Warlick
Which
does?
one are you? Did you pick Carolina?
Do I? Yeah, I was. Yeah,
see you now.
yeah. I picked Carolina.
Tar holes.
I put money on them too. So, and then Gray went 4-4 so far during and I haven't updated this, man, because I've been just busy. You guys, everybody picked the Steelers except Irv, me, and I guess that's Preston, and the Commanders. Everybody picked picked KC except Preston. Preston doesn't know. Again, he's dialed into high school. And then we all picked the Ravens except Irv and Rayner. And let's see what was the final. The Vikings upset the Lions, and nobody won that.
4 touchdowns.
We picked the Panthers. Several of us picked the Panthers to win. We all picked the Patriots, and how about us that picked Pittsburgh coming back? So that's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good. All right, so let's morph into week 11. I didn't have time, but besides getting the schedule out, we'll do that. I'll get those lines to y'all.
What do you do?
I got to research this because I don't know some of these teams playing, dude. I got to research this. So we will start with the college.
The show.
Shut up.
All right.
Leave the man alone. He's trying to coach. He's trying to host.
I'm trying to host, man.
Damn, how you get it out when it just came out 30 minutes ago?
All right, here we go. So we got. Let me see if I remember to order Miller, Rayner, Irv, and then Goody and Joey. All right, here we go. So we got Tulane, Thursday night, Tulane at Memphis. Memphis, 7.5. These are your top two. The reason I put this game is the winner of this game is going to have an inside track for the American Conference. There's 5 or 6 teams with one loss, including East Carolina. East Carolina has a chance to make the American championship game right now.
And they will.
Okay. Well, we'll see. But we're talking Tulane and Memphis, 7.5. Miller.
Give me Memphis.
All right. Rayner.
Maybe it was Memphis.
Irv.
I'm going to take Memphis.
All right. I'm going to take Tulane.
Take them.
Joey.
Yes, give me Memphis.
Memphis. All right. We got Charlotte at East Carolina.
Damn,
the line has opened. The line opened at 29.5.
Oh, man.
Honest to God, 20. I'm not making it up. 29. Well, I mean, I wouldn't just pull that out of thin air. 29.5.
That's a lot.
Yes, it is. Miller, who you got? I tell you what, we'll start with Joey. Joey.
Is that one of East Carolina's Thursday night games?
No, this is Saturday.
29. Give me the Pirates.
Okay. I will take Charlotte at 29.5.
Yeah, I will take Charlotte.
Rainer, Charlotte.
Give me the Pirates.
Pirates. All right. Auburn at Vanderbilt. I still like putting Vanderbilt up there because I still like the dude, man. Vanderbilt -7. Auburn have no idea who's going to be their coach.
Vanderbilt.
Vanderbilt. Rainer.
Vandy.
Irv.
I'm gonna take Auburn.
Okay.
Coach.
I'm going to take Vanderbilt.
Sometimes them interims.
Take who you want.
Joey, who you going to take?
Vanderbilt.
It's about
Vanderbilt.
your pick. It ain't about mine.
All right, Carolina coming off an impressive win. And actually, it wasn't very impressive. I actually watched the game.
I did too.
Syracuse was horrible. They had a walk-on quarterback who was there. He was there on a lacrosse scholarship, and
Grass Fairies.
what now?
Grass Fairy.
Yeah, and they were actually beating Carolina at halftime, and then Carolina turned on the power second half. But yeah, but it was a bad showing. But needless to say, Carolina got their first Power 4 win, and Stanford is coming across country to play Carolina in a pivotal 4:30 p.m. slot. The best thing about next weekend is Friday night. We're going up Friday night. Carolina basketball hosts Kansas Friday night in basketball in the Dean Dome, and then the football game is Saturday. But back to football.
Give me the Tar Heels.
Are you going to take Tar? Okay, I was going to start with him. Okay, Tar Heels. Okay,
Them heels.
all right.
I knew that for you.
I'm gonna take Juju.
Okay, I can't put Juju down individually, but I'm also going to take Carolina,
Give me Carolina.
and we'll go. Everybody's on the Carolina bandwagon. All right, Joey. How about this? Florida's two of the most disappointing teams in not only the ACC but in the country. Someone's got to be favored. Florida State goes to Clemson. Clemson's favored by 2.5. You got Florida State. Okay.
Free shoe you.
God, this is a tough one, man. This is like taking a shot of penicillin and whatever, man. I'm going to take Clemson.
I got Clemson.
You got Clemson. All right. Rainer, who you got?
This game will be whoever makes the least mistakes of all the mistakes, and I'll take Clemson.
Okay. Miller.
Give me the semi-holes.
Okay. Had to think about who that was for a second. BYU at Texas Tech. This is for the Big 12 lead. This is for all the marbles. 10.5. Texas Tech 10.5. Miller, who you got?
Wow.
Yeah.
10.5.
Yeah. It opens up at 10.5.
Texas Tech puts up a lot of points. Give me Tech.
All right. Rainer.
BYU.
I'm gonna take BYU in the points.
I'm going to take BYU in the points. I don't know if they'll win. But I'm thinking they'll find a way to cover. JoJo. This is a tough one.
He's on soccer media.
No, give me the Mormons.
Okay. I hope we don't get struck down for saying that. Texas A&M.
Partied with the Mormons.
We did.
Okay.
Myrtle Beach.
Oh, that's right.
Even that one,
oh, yeah, that's right.
Kind of flip Irv
I
off,
don't remember.
right?
That's right. I don't remember that. Texas A&M
We're invited, Irv.
5.5. 5.5 at Missouri. I do not know the status of Missouri's quarterback who got hurt, but Texas A&M 5.5 at Missouri. Joey.
Aggies.
All right. I will take the Aggies. Irv.
A&M.
Rainer.
A&M.
I'll take the 12th man.
Okay. The 12th man away. How about that? Oops. He keeps adding TT on there because how about that? Okay. Last one, LSU at Alabama. I have no idea who LSU's interim coach is. I don't know that it's going to really matter. But Alabama is favored by 10.5. That's a lot of points in this rivalry. That's all I'm going to say. Who you got?
Give me Alabama.
All right. Rainer? All right.
Give me LSU.
Okay. I'm going to take Alabama, even though it's a lot of points.
Like you said earlier, the
Dixieland
interims,
delight.
but you can. That's fine.
Who you got?
Alabama.
Alabama.
Disagree.
All right. Real quick, pros. Seahawks tonight. Seahawks 2.5 over the Commanders.
Seahawks.
Okay, let me come over here. Seahawks.
Oh, you lost something.
Oh, shit, what did I do? Oops, excuse me.
Undo.
There we go. All right, so we got Seahawks. All right, who you got, Rainer?
Redskins.
Redskins. Irv.
Skins.
I'm taking the Seahawks.
They are wearing their throwbacks tonight, I think.
I don't care what.
And who you got?
Are they, not with the Indian on
With
the
a
helmet.
W.
Then it's not a throwback. So
agree.
give me the Seahawks then.
All right. Cardinals at Cowboys, Monday night. What a barn burner.
Oh my
Minus
God.
3.5. Who you got, Joey?
Give me the boys.
Okay. I'm going to take, a shot of penicillin yeah, I'll take the Cowboys.
Shut up.
Who you got, the
Kobe
boys?
Brissett's the
I'm going to take
quarterback.
America's team.
Okay.
Brissett's the quarterback for the boys.
No, for the Cardinals.
Who you
boys.
have? The boys. Who you got?
Cowboys.
Cowboys. All right. Raiders at Broncos, Thursday night. Broncos, 10.5-point favorites. Miller.
Broncos.
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 Irv.
I'll take the Raiders in the points.
Okay. I'm taking the Broncos.
Take them.
I will. And Joey, who you
I'm
got?
going to take the Broncos as well.
The Broncos.
Take them.
All right. This is going to be a great game here. Patriots at the Bucks. Bucks minus 2.5. Joey.
You know who I want.
I know. I may have to disagree with you this time. I am thinking about taking New England.
Did everybody take the Cowboys?
Yeah.
Okay. Because they're both C's.
Do you want to change your answer?
No, they're just both
No.
C's. So
Yeah. I remember that. I didn't really think anybody. No. Thank you for helping me. I didn't think anybody was going to take them.
You want to change your answer, Rainer?
Hell no.
You can take the over.
He already did.
Or who you got? Patriots, Bucks,
Take the
2.5.
Bucks.
Bucks. Rain. Bucks.
Give me the Patriots.
What? I think you're changing. You're slowly changing.
Yeah, he's.
You're
coming-
turning into
No,
a Patriots fan.
I hate the
Hey,
Patriots. I hate the Patriots.
You love Drake May.
Drake May,
Drake
man.
May has been playing really well.
He had a semi-good game today.
He's a closet MVP candidate.
He is.
He's sneaky good.
How about this? The Panthers win another one, and they come back home. Saints at Carolina. Panthers 3.5.
Panthers.
I'm gonna
Panthers.
keep betting against them because they keep winning.
Who you got, Irv?
I'm going to take the Panthers.
I'm going to take the Panthers. Joe, who you got?
The Panthers.
All right.
They're going to be 6-4.
Do you know what the money line was today?
God, it was.
Goody knows.
1,000.
Yeah, it was.
So Vegas got rich today. Everybody put down $1,000 to win $100. Took a bath.
Well, if you took the Panthers,
no,
you
what
won
he's
$1.
saying was that everybody took Green Bay. Yeah,
Just thinking they would win money line.
Right.
yeah.
It didn't happen that way.
Didn't happen that way.
Well,
It's like
you
Vegas
should
calls
know.
it, "Look, y'all
No,
can't
but you
win."
should know if it was almost 3 scores. Yeah. So Vegas. I would have.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people take the money line no matter what it was because they think the Packers are going to win, even if it's by 1.
Right. Yeah, I would have taken the Panthers on that.
All right, here we go. Ravens minus 3.5 at the Vikings. Joey.
Oh, give me the Ravens. They're back.
God, I hate it, man. But I have to say the
Is
Ravens.
Leroy going to be back next week?
Lamar,
He played
he was back this
Thursday.
week.
He threw 4 touchdowns.
He threw 4
against the-
touchdowns
against the
Thursday.
Fins.
Yeah.
Cab drivers.
Irv, who you got, Irv?
I'm going to take the Ravens.
All right. Who you got, Rainer?
Ravens.
Vikings won a big game today, though.
All right.
What's that?
The Vikings that beat the
They beat,
Lions today.
they beat the Lions today.
Big game.
In Detroit, what?
And the last one, the Giants, 2 up-and-coming
Rock City.
quarterbacks.
I
The
would change
Giants
my
with
answer.
Jackson
I want
Dart
Vikings. You know,
against the Bears and Caleb Williams, and the Bears are minus 3. Miller, who you got?
Give me Chicago.
Chicago.
With Scatbo being out, I don't think Giants are the same team.
That Bears.
The Bears.
I do want to change to the
Irv.
Vikings when we get
No, I'm
through.
taking the Giants. They
You're
played.
taking the Giants. I will take.
They played what today?
Played all right.
I'll take the
Did they
Bears.
finish second?
They might have.
Who you got,
I'm
bud?
taking the Bears.
The
Caleb
Bears.
Williams is
You
starting.
take the Bears.
And you want to
starting to
change your
turn
pick
it
to the
around.
Vikings?
Yeah.
Okay.
Caleb
The
Williams is starting to look
Vikings.
like a quarterback.
I'll take the V.
All right. So that's what we have for the picks, and we will come up and pick in later. So, all right. So 40 minutes into the show, we finally get to the Mount Rushmore, or 40, yeah, a little bit
Oh,
more.
I think you're 57 minutes in, Goody.
You're almost an hour.
Oh, well, here we go. This week we hit the
Really go
hardwoods. It's all about the NBA dynasties, teams that didn't just win championships, they redefined basketball. From the Celtics dynasties of the 60s to the Warriors dominance of today, the NBA has had the most visually and culturally iconic runs of all sports. And today we're going to break down the Celtics, Bulls, Lakers, and Golden State Warriors. And we'll dive into some other things associated with that, but we'll also throw out a couple more teams that potentially could be dynasty worthy. They just fly under the radar, much like they did when they were winning. So we'll start with Boston Celtics, 57 through 69, and then the 80s Bird era. Boston Celtics, 57 through 69, 11 championships in 13 years. This is like John Wooden, right? There was only two teams that played basketball in the 60s, the Celtics and
Everybody else?
And UCLA. They won 8 straight. Bill Russell changed defense forever, and Red Auerbach's coaching was genius. The Bird era, their core players, Bird, Kevin McHale, Robert Parrish, Dennis Johnson, all of them Hall of Famers. Except Dennis. I don't think Dennis Johnson's in the Hall of Fame. Historic rivalry. Their clashes with the Lakers defined the NBA's golden era. Bird's leadership and Bird's leadership and the Celtics teamwork symbolized blue-collar excellence. They were nearly unbeatable at home. And then a dynasty case is a team that combined consistent dominance, multiple titles, and elite talent and cultural impact. So here we go. Stats highlights the 59 or the 57 through 60. 11 titles in 13 seasons, 8 consecutive championships. Bill Russell, 11 rings, 5 MVPs, and he revolutionized defense. The Bird era, 3 NBA titles in 81, 84, and 86. 5 final appearances in the decade. So 5 out of 10 years, the Boston was in the finals. The Bulls, 91 through 98. Jordan, Pippen, Phil Jackson, 2 three-peats, 6 championships in 8 years, including a year they went 72-10 in 1986. This was before, what are they doing now? What do they call it now?
Load management.
Yeah, load management. Jordan's Bulls weren't just dominant. They redefined an era globally. Even today, people measure greatness, obviously, against Michael Jordan. 6 championships, 8 years, 2 separate three-peats, 72-10 record in 95 and 96. The Lakers of the 80s and the 2000s. Next, the Lakers, 2 dynasties, Showtime in the 80s and the Kobe Shaq of the 2000s. Magic, Kareem, Shaq, Kobe, total star power. Showtime basketball changed basketball style, fast, flashy, and iconic. And then you jump to Kobe and Shaq, back-to-back titles, 2 dynasties, same franchises, decades apart. So 5 total titles in 9 years. The Showtime Lakers, Kobe and Shaq Lakers, 3 titles in 4 years, and back-to-back Kobe and Gasol era of 2009 and 2010. So that's something we didn't mention, but they also went back-to-back when Pau Gasol moved in. The Warriors, 15 through 22. Steph Curry, Clay, Draymond, and Kevin Durant was a part of it. They revolutionized basketball with 3 points. They actually topped the 72-10 record and went 73-9.
Didn't win the title.
But didn't win the title that year, yeah. The best regular season finish ever. 4 championships in 8 years, 6 Final Four appearances, modern dominance. Now here's a couple others to consider. The Detroit Pistons of the late 80s and early 90s, the bad boys. Championship success, 2 NBA titles, 89, 90, and 3 straight final appearances. They won titles during the prime years of Magic, Bird, and Jordan. Their identity was defense, physicality, and attitudes. Core group, Isaiah Thomas, Joe Dumars, Bill Lambier, Dennis Rodman, who was a part of actually 2 teams, the Bulls, and then Rick Mahorn. How about this one? This is the one that I think is sneaky, kind of like the Kentucky Wildcats. Can anybody think who this is going to be? The San Antonio Spurs.
Say the Spurs.
From 1999 to 2014, No team in modern NBA history has matched the Spurs' sustained excellence. Nearly 2 decades of 50-plus win seasons and 5 championships under one core philosophy. They won NBA titles in 99, 2003, 2005, 2007, and 2014. 15 straight seasons of 50-plus wins under one coach. Core stability: Tim Duncan, Tony Parker, Monty Ginobili, and Popovich. And then at the beginning of that run was David Robinson. The Spurs way was the culture identity. So before we get into that, rapid fire. I've got a lot of rapid fire. We're going to go quick. Joey.
Be quick.
Joey, harder feet. Russell's 8 straight or Jordan's 2 3-peats?
Oh, 8 straight.
All right.
Even I don't care what era it is, it doesn't matter. You win 8 times in a row.
Irv, more dominant dynasty, the 60 Lakers or the 90 Bulls?
Bulls.
All right. Tougher rivalry, Celtics Lakers of the 80s or Bulls Pistons of the 90s?
Celtics, Lakers.
Okay. If Bird played in today's era, would he still be a top 5 player? No.
Yes.
Jesus, he'd be the best.
All right.
With the lack
If
of
he
defense,
still,
he'd be
if he
top
still
2.
play with that same bite, oh my God, he'd make
There's
he'd
no
make guys
defense.
quit.
He'd just camp out at the 3-point line. Boom.
Did the Bird era Celtics define team basketball more than any other dynasty since?
Oh,
Team basketball.
I don't know. The Spurs played really good team basketball too.
So you would say no. That's fine. Did Showtime, the LA Lakers, change the NBA's entertainment value as much as the Warriors changed its style? That's a bad question for her because he probably doesn't know.
Just say yes.
Just say yeah, because that's the answer.
It's a really good answer.
Yeah, but that's a really good question.
Yeah,
But that's a really good question.
Yeah, absolutely.
The
They made
NBA
it
was
flashy,
yeah,
right? And then
and then what made it so good was that they made it flashy, and they always seemed to play the Celtics, who were the hardcore, just blue collar, type team. All right, here we go, Rayner. Harder to sustain: the Bulls 72-10 season, or the Celtics 8 straight.
All that 8 straight.
Okay. Most clutch dynasty player: Jordan or Russell? That's a tough one, dude. That's a tough one.
Wow. I mean, and it's actually kind of hard because 2 different style players.
Absolutely.
Two totally different style players. So if your defense, you're going to go Russell. Your offense, you're going Jordan. I'm going to flip a coin, toss up.
Okay. More dominant finals run: the '96 Bulls or the '65 Celtics? You probably don't remember
I don't
the
remember
run,
65.
so you'll have to say.
Celtics.
So you have to say the '96 Bulls.
There's nobody here that remembers
I mean,
65.
you go 72-10, and you win the title.
66.
Yeah, that's pretty dominant.
That's pretty dominant.
All right, I'd like everybody to answer this question, but Irv, you answer it first. Best sidekick: Pippen, McHale,
Pippen.
or David Robinson, or someone else?
Pippen.
Okay, who you got, Rayner?
Pippen.
Oh, David Robinson's pretty good second.
But I'd say to him,
Kevin
he's not
McHale
a-
was pretty damn good too. Now.
He's pretty good.
I don't
Robinson
think,
was
I
like-
don't
Or-
think David
or Robert
Robinson-
Parrish.
I don't think David Robinson was a Robin, right? He was sort of the Batman.
They were
They had like
Maybe-
2 Batmans.
He was
maybe
Batman
Tim-
A and
but
Batman
yeah.
B, right? I
Yeah.
mean, like
No, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a legit point.
That was my thing. I mean,
Yeah.
that's the number 1 guy.
All right, Rayner. If Jordan never retired,
Uh-huh.
would the Bulls have won 8 straight?
Which retirement?
Where he retired and then
Bulls
wouldn't play
came back to
baseball.
I think yes, they won 8 straight, and then also if what is his name, Krause, or who was the guy that
Jerry.
busted him up? Jerry Krause.
Jerry Krause.
Yeah. I mean, at the end, what was he thinking? I mean,
He
you've seen the
wasn't.
movie, and why was he trying to?
because it was about him.
Yeah.
I got news for him. They can win 8 or more if they all stay together.
Miller, best Laker dynasty player: Magic, Kareem, Kobe, or Shaq? You got it, bud. Which one?
Wow,
I think Magic.
Give me
I think he was
Magic.
the glue that
Magic.
held everybody together.
really?
Yeah.
He made everybody better.
I would say Magic. If I had to
know,
say
Kareem
someone
was
else,
pretty
I
damn good,
hated
too.
him. I would say Kobe. If I hated Kobe.
God, Shaq was just so.
Jermaine says, "What's up, fellas?" And here we go. Okay, Joey, could either of the Lakers dynasties have beaten the '90 Bulls?
The 90 Bulls.
Yeah. The 90 the 90s
okay,
Bulls.
90s Bulls. Gotcha. Okay, sorry. Ooh,
been a
I
hell
don't
of-
know. That's
So it'd been a hell of a
although I
rivalry.
tell you what, when you have Magic, Worthy, oh man,
Cooper,
yeah,
AC Green played on some of those teams. Kurt Rambis played on some of those teams. Byron Scott played on some of those teams.
that would have been fun, right?
Yeah,
prime Lakers in the '80s against the '90s Bulls.
Yeah, that would have been good.
Give you a motion. Tell me who was the shooter.
That was Cooper.
No, Jamal Wilkes.
Oh, Jamal Wilkes before that. Yeah,
Sling that thing around his head.
yeah.
Man, that's a good one. Yeah.
All right,
I'd
Irv.
still take Jordan. though.
Irv, more iconic duo, Magic and Kareem or Kobe and Shaq? Who you got? Magic. Okay. Irv, Rainer, better coach, Pat Riley or Phil Jackson?
Jackson.
All right. Best pure shooter ever, Curry, Bird, or Ray Allen?
Give me Bird.
Okay. Joey, harder team to beat physically, the 89 Pistons or the 94 Knicks?
Well, the Pistons the Knicks got beat, so I'm going to go with the 89 Pistons.
Okay. More hated dynasty, the Bad Boys, Detroit Pistons, or the Golden State Warriors?
Detroit.
All right.
Before you leave that, though, you're driving the lane. You got Rick Mahorn, Bill
Laimbeer,
and the Worm.
Dennis Rodman.
I'm going to stop at the three-point line.
Yeah.
Had the free
Or
throw line.
pass
We're
it.
going to get hit.
Nastiest rivalry, Pistons Celtics or Pistons Bulls?
I think Pistons Bulls because of the hate that Isaiah had for Jordan.
Yeah. Okay. Best Duncan teammate, Tony Parker, Manu Ginobili, or David Robinson?
Give me David Robinson.
Was Tim Duncan underrated? Was Tim Duncan underrated because of his quiet style, or perfectly rated because of his results?
If you're a basketball purist, right, then
You know he was a
you know
badass.
he was the real deal.
Yeah.
Right, but he didn't. In today's game, he's boring. All he does is get rebounds and make shots and play really good fundamental basketball.
No,
That's
he
boring.
had literally the best bank shot. He could hit that little 8 to 10 foot bank shot. Man, he was
Yeah, in
magical.
today's game, he's boring.
Yep. All right. Harder dynasty to maintain: Spurs 15-year run or Bulls 6-8? Okay. Better coach: Popovich or Phil Jackson? Rainer.
I just don't think they're coaches at that level.
I think Pop.
Okay. Most underrated dynasty star: Manu Ginobili, Tony Parker, Steve Kerr. If you think about it, think about Steve Kerr or someone else. I think that's on you.
I'd say Kerr.
Okay. Most
He had all the studs around him, right?
Yep. That's right.
He was
Big
part
shots,
of
though.
two different groups.
Yeah.
Greatest finals rivalry.
Greatest finals
Let's go
rivalry
Bills. I'm
would
sorry.
be- Had to be Celtics Lakers.
It's got to be Celtics Lakers. Irv, best dynasty coach: Auerbach, Riley, Jackson, or Popovich?
Probably Jackson.
Okay.
Didn't he do it everywhere?
No. Pat Riley did it everywhere, but yeah.
You got them confused.
And this is for
I just don't
yeah.
think they're coaches at that level.
Yeah, that's right.
They're managers, right?
Yeah, they're managers. And then everybody can answer this one. If you could time travel one dynasty to today's NBA, which one would you take and would win? Who would you take?
Oh
Yeah.
my God, I'm taking the Pistons, and then we're going to just beat everybody's ass.
That's exactly what I was thinking. That's exactly.
I like that.
I would love to see the Pistons playing today's
You'd
league.
love to see him play LeBron, wouldn't you?
Yes, I would.
I would even take the '90s Knicks teams, and they
Yes.
would
Yes.
just wear teams out.
You know, you talk about the Pistons, but the '90s Knicks when they had Charles Oakley and Patrick Ewing. And I feel like,
John
oh
Starks.
no, John Starks, Anthony Mason.
That's
Right,
what.
yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
They were nasty.
They laid the
Oh my
wood.
So I
God.
don't know the NBA like you guys do, obviously. The scores like 139 to 147 every game now.
It's not every game.
Granted, they're not allowed to play
Is-
defense.
But is there a rule change or something that I don't know about? Or is it just,
Yeah, they're not allowed to play defense.
They don't play
Well,
defense.
that's been the way for a while. Is there anything specifically that changes?
They don't play. It's still a 24-second shot clock. They still play 12-minute quarters.
What I'm saying is the scores are higher than they were last year.
But you ought to look at the shots. They shoot so many threes now. That's the game.
Oh,
Let's
I
take-
said that
let's-
last
let's
year.
take the three-point
Guy
away.
drives down the middle and shoots the dishes to four people camped out.
You
the
take
floor.
the
it's-
three-point
and
away, it'd be a different.
you like basketball, so you don't watch. NBA is so it's it's ISO basketball.
Yeah.
It's 1v1 basketball.
You have
And it's
you have
just-
one player with the ball. One player might be posting up, and the other three are over there eating popcorn.
Sometimes it's.
I mean,
4
literally.
hands out.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3-point line.
Yep.
So, all that said, who you got best dynasty of all time in the NBA?
Man, when you win 8 straight, you have to say Celtics, right? And they've done it. And to your Kentucky defense.
Kentucky
right?
defense. They've done it multiple years.
And they're doing it again this decade.
Yeah.
Too. They've won a couple. So.
I will agree with you. I grew up a LA Lakers fan because I was a Magic fan, and James Worthy, of course, went there. But I would have to say, sustainability wise, LA Lakers. I mean, Boston Celtics. Celtics.
And I agree with you because I like the
And-
Lakers, and no team pissed me off beating the Lakers like the Celtics did. And when you look back on it now, you realize how good they
I
were.
freaking hated. I freaking
hated them
hated.
then,
I
but
hated
I realized
Kevin.
how good they
I
are
hated
now.
Kevin McHale. I hated Robert Parrish. I hated Dennis Johnson. I hated Danny Ainge. God, who else did I? Oh man, I hated Bird. But I mean, God, man, and my brother liked. And my brother liked Boston, and I liked the Lakers. So it was just
They passed it to McHale, and he
So
did
you
some
didn't-
goofy
So
ass.
did you guys stay up at 11:30 on
Drops
CBS and
down.
watch the replays?
Well, when Bird and Magic came, that's when it morphed over to But
That's what
Y'all,
you get
y'all
Saturday
never
afternoon
liked the
games.
damn. You didn't ever like the Bulls.
That bullshit.
yeah, I did. I mean, I
They
like
played
them.
and all that stuff. Man, Jordan is
didn't like
Jordan is
Jordan.
the staple.
Did you have somebody on the phone you called and it called
Well,
Smalls?
That's
you
right.
liked-
He don't.
You
I'm sorry.
You like? No, I like.
I'm sorry. You're right, Joey.
LeBron wasn't around then, so I had to like Jordan.
You're right. I'm sorry.
So,
I retract that comment.
but I mean, I like the Bull. I like the Bulls, but it was. I mean, I like the Bulls, but it was kind of
He's
like
still wearing his shoes.
I hated Detroit. I mean, Detroit was like the team, and there really was nobody in the West. Like they would one off like Barkley might make it for for Phoenix, and I mean I can't even remember the teams they beat. Utah, they beat Utah, and I didn't like Karl Malone, because he was like marrying teenage girls when and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean I pull for the Bulls, but I think overall I think we agreed the Celtics.
Watch
Are
out
we-
for the Spurs again because Wembanyama, he's
Yeah, and who did they add this year too? They added somebody else that's pretty good.
can't remember. It's too early in the season, so I'm not paying attention.
Oh,
to
okay.
Wembanyama.
That's
That,
because
dude,
you're focused on soccer right now.
that dude
Yeah.
can hoop.
All right, studs and duds. Joey, we'll start with you. Studs.
Come on, Carolina Friday night. David June, 2 touchdowns, 101 yards rushing. He had 78 yards receiving.
81 yards receiving and 1 touchdown. Yep, I
And
can.
his that run, the touchdown,
The pass,
catch,
yeah.
the catch and run afterwards. Oh my gosh!
Yeah,
That
it was
stiff
awesome.
arm, he
that's
pushed that guy.
that's mine. I was there watching it with his dad, and that was cool.
That's my stuff.
First game that his dad and mom hadn't been to.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
He was in the garage.
Yeah. Oh, was he at your house?
Not mine. I was at Butch's.
Another
I
guy.
shouldn't have been there.
Down the street.
Which I should not have been there.
Why not?
I just shouldn't have been.
Okay.
Well, he should have been there. He just had too much fun.
Just close enough to stumble home, and them boys like brown water more than I do.
No, okay.
Old brown water. keeps
Keep on flowing.
Did Jacksonville just score and win right at the end of the game?
I didn't see.
I bet
can't
on.
see that TV.
I
good.
took Jacksonville money line, and if they did, that's great. Irv, you got studs and duds.
I just said my stud was Juju.
Okay, that's fine. I didn't know if you had another one.
No. It was just,
Rainer, you got a stud or dud?
Speaking of Jacksonville, stud the mule, Cam Little, 68-yard field goal today. Did you see that?
Yep, we saw it.
New NFL record.
New NFL record. You've got two. You got two of my studs. Miller.
Ken Hagan.
Yeah, dude, that's sad. He passed it.
Yeah, I just heard. I was asked Thursday night at the football game
Yep.
if I had any status update. And I didn't even know he had the heart attack, and of course he passed away on Friday.
On
but
Friday, yeah.
He did a lot for local youth sports in the area, along with being pretty involved with Jacksonville High School back before I got there. So just a little shout out to Ken and the family.
touche.
All right. My last stud, my of course, Juju and Cam Little. My last stud, Bob Orlick and Roger Carroll for sponsoring the inaugural DPRFC show, which will be held tomorrow, noon here, with great guests Joey Michalczyk and Derek Yates. All right. Yeah, anybody.
Absolutely.
I tell I hate when people ask me that.
I just want to be invited. I mean, sometimes y'all do a lot of stuff
I know
and
you
don't
do.
invite me,
I know
but
you do.
that's
Like,
okay.
well,
We
yeah.
didn't invite you to Chicago.
Anybody?
well, you didn't invite
Okay,
me.
so this, so here it is. Anybody watching right now or watching this later, you guys have an open invitation to come to this. Just let me know you're coming.
JP needs to be invited one Sunday.
I'm not invited. Whoever JP is.
Just
Jonathan Pumpkin. Jonathan Pumpkin. If you're watching the show, listening, you have an open invitation. I'm not going to text you or call you and personally invite you. I'm not doing that to anybody. Okay, I ain't got time to do that to anybody. So he is personally invited. All right. Any duds besides Irvin for wanting me to call somebody? I'm just messing. I'm just messing. I'm just messing.
God.
Dud, Joey.
No, Dud. I do have another stud.
Okay.
Jacksonville High School.
Football and
Football
soccer
team.
teams.
And soccer.
And soccer
Being the
teams,
number
man.
one
Soccer.
Seed in the East, and for my boys, we went to Greenville Rose on Thursday night. We wore all red. You're not supposed to do that, and so we wore all red. It looked sharp. It looked really good.
Why are you not supposed to do that?
You're supposed to wear all white.
Oh, on the away game.
So the referees know who the away team is.
White socks and white tops, but we went all
Oh,
red,
okay.
and it was
Nice.
It was really nice.
All right. And I will say, and we'll talk about it tomorrow, but that is the 9th straight conference title for Jacksonville High School. Two in a row for you, and then 7 before that for the man sitting
across
for Santa Claus sitting across the street from us. So, you got any duds or studs? Any more studs or duds?
I think I'm good.
All right.
I love you guys.
I love you too. Oh, and thank you for the rose, man. I love it. Here, let me show.
All right, we'll leave you two alone when we get through.
Just
The
let
rose.
the rose.
Because you got to put out if you get a rose.
I just thought it would be nice. I'm just trying to
God,
be nice.
man.
Just trying to be nice, man.
I'm not mad at you. I'm just what he's saying.
Were you mad at me?
He's saying, no, I'm not mad at you, but you're talking about buy and all. Yeah.
You have a bye.
It's sitting up there in the orange hurricane.
After a bye, you don't know if you're going to win or you lose. It could go both ways.
All right. Who you got? Any studs or duds?
Actually, my last stud is also my dud. The Carolina Panthers, them studs, baby.
All right.
The only dud part about it is I don't know how long during the week they practice their handshakes and celebrations and stuff, but act like you've been there. I mean, you know that the pelvic pump is something that everybody knows about from Key and Peele, and you know it's going to draw a flag. And you kick a 67-yard extra point that could have cost you the game, you know? I mean, get in the end zone and get the damn ref the ball and act like you've been there.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking
That's
about?
a
Did you
dud.
see it?
I didn't see it, but I know what you're talking about.
That's a dud. You got any studs or
I don't
duds?
got that on a
Dud, Miami Hurricanes.
Yeah, man. I hate it. I hate all 3 schools in the 3 major schools in Florida. I really do, but I hate Miami the least. And so I was
Who do you
like,
hate the most, Florida State?
yeah, I can't stand Florida State. Florida. I just they're
Ricky, a Florida State
what
guy?
now?
Isn't your brother a Florida State guy?
He
I'm
went
thinking of
he went to Carolina, man.
David Goodson.
Yeah,
Love.
David. Yeah, my cousin's a big Florida State fan, or he used to be.
Vic Miller has no one to root for now.
Okay, my major dud, which I'm surprised Joey, this isn't Joey's dud, is Google/YouTube TV and Disney. All you suck.
Yeah.
You suck. Figure it out. All you are greedy bastards.
Disney.
Well, Disney bought Hulu, right?
Disney
So-
bought everybody. They owed ABC. Yeah. So the theory is, and hey, and by the way, if you noticed on Facebook or any social media, they were pumping ads. Hulu Live with ESPN. They were pumping it the last 2 days.
Right, because they own Hulu.
They own
so
Hulu.
now they're just trying to monopolize.
Trying to squeeze YouTube out.
Yep.
Greedy
That's the
bastards.
same thing they did when if you had direct
DirecTV.
Dish, it was the same thing.
Yep.
Held it hostage for a while.
Yep.
All right. Anybody else got it? I got another dud. Anybody else got a dud?
No, go ahead.
They were good. I hate this. I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to say it. Dabo Sweeney and Clemson. Preseason top 5. Some people thought they were the odds-on favorite to win the national championship. They're 3-5 now, and they granted Duke is good, but they lost to Duke at home.
Dude.
When would you ever think you would say Clemson would lose to Duke at home in football?
45 years ago.
Was that the last time? Okay, yeah, I mean, yeah, okay, yeah. I mean, I didn't know that.
year was
So-
that?
So what's the future of that?
I don't know, man. I mean,
there.
there was. I mean, in his press conference, he said Dabo said I wouldn't be surprised if I got fired tomorrow. You know, and they're not going to fire him because he actually has a lifetime contract. So I don't know how that works out on the buyout, but he's
I
got
don't
a
know how
lot.
the game ended.
Do what now?
I might have been at that game in the 80s. Duke and Clemson.
The last time Duke.
Oh, the last time
Miller was there.
Miller was
I
there.
don't remember how the game ended. Did have a really good time though.
Never.
But I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you.
Is it true that he just doesn't like the
The portal.
portal?
No, he
and the
doesn't.
money?
He's got one. I think he's got
They
one.
got plenty of money.
He's got one player like that starts on offense. I think he's a defensive player that's from the portal, and he's like legitimately he might be his best player. So I would think that would show you right there.
He's gonna have to change.
Hey, the portal might work. Yeah, I mean, you can't. It wouldn't surprise
You can't
me if
fight the beast.
We all hate it.
no.
It is what it is.
That's right. So anyway, any more studs and
Tell me
duds?
there's a chance.
Any more studs and duds?
Nope.
All right. Well, that'll do it for the 2 Minute Six Pack Sports Podcast on the
High
Man
school
Cave
playoffs.
Media Network. We're going to talk high school soccer tomorrow. Remember, 12 o'clock here. Tune in on Facebook and or YouTube.
Are we invited?
Anybody is invited. If you want to subscribe on our YouTube, look down there. Again, Derek Yates, Joey Mahalchik, and Chris Miller talking high school boys soccer. Wednesday, we'll have the Down East Prep Report, and we'll talk the final week of football last week, and we'll preview the football playoffs this week. And we've got special guest, Southwest coach Zach Garvey's coming.
Would I be a special guest for the soccer talk tomorrow?
Yes, you would. If you want to come, you want to come.
Covered that to ad nauseum. Yes.
And now this one pains me. Next Sunday, we're going to continue on with the 5th of 7 episodes on the Mount Rushmore Sports Dynasties. And we got to talk about
Yes, Rainer, you should be here.
baseball. We got to talk Major League Baseball. So
oh.
I'm actually going to do the notes up, and then I'm going to go upstairs and pull my teeth out. And I'm going to let
Did you
y'all.
ever watch the game last night?
Yeah.
Yes.
No, I didn't watch the game.
Unbelievable.
It was. I heard it was a good game.
I watched some of it. It was a really good series.
And I heard there's like a really good Chinaman that plays baseball.
He's not Chinese.
Oh, he's not.
Japanese.
He's Japanese.
Oh, he's
Oh, you're
Japanese.
getting on me about my comments.
I thought he was Chinese. No, I thought
Joey can say that because he's Japanese. Joey
I
can
thought
say
he was.
that. He's
I
a
did
white
think.
man.
Japanese?
I did think he was Chinese. He's Japanese.
Talking about Otani.
Okay. Yeah.
Yamamoto.
Well, that's Yamamoto.
That shows you right there how much I follow
That's Joey
follow
Yamamoto.
He's the
baseball.
pitcher and the hitter.
Yeah.
No,
And
Otani's the pitcher and the hitter.
evidently he had like a.
Yamamoto's the pitcher.
Yeah, Yamamoto. I remember my World War II history. That is a Japanese name.
Did he?
Yes.
Did he have like a crazy? He had like a crazy series though, didn't he?
Otani?
Yeah, Otani.
He did.
Oh, yeah.
He really did.
Oh, that one game.
But honestly, like you have to give it to the winner. But Vladimir Guerrero was by far the MVP of the. But
Did he
didn't
get
win.
the MVP?
No.
Otani did?
Yeah.
That was
No,
master.
Yamamoto did.
Yamamoto.
That was just masterful. The Jacksonville Jaguars stopped the Vegas Raiders on the last play of the game at the 2-yard line. Jacksonville wins 30-23. It's very inconsequential for people unless they bet on them. And I bet on the Jacksonville Jaguars money line. So
That's
that's
been a good over.
You
right
know
there.
what's crazy is that's Pete Carroll doing that thing again. It cost him a Super Bowl running on the goal line.
oh wait the
passing
game
on the goal line.
oh the game's not over, is it? They're still, or is it over? No, okay, it's not over yet. I'm sorry, I've just jinxed myself. We're going to lose.
Overtime, they scored a touchdown.
Anyway.
Shouldn't have been over.
Well, each team gets the ball
Bills are going to beat the Chiefs, huh?
in
Even if
overtime.
They scored a touchdown?
Well,
Oh,
it ain't
yeah,
over yet.
yeah,
New rule?
yeah. They
Okay,
changed the
my
rule
bad.
this
I didn't
year.
catch that rule.
All right, we're rambling on. Folks, that's it for this week. Hope you guys have a great week. We're out.